What if I told you some of the most unforgettable songs of the 1960s came from artists who captured lightning in a bottle with just one unforgettable hit? These were the songs that filled transistor radios, jukeboxes, and school dances, creating memories that lasted for more than 60 years.
Because to be is woman.
Today, we're counting down 15 of the most famous one-hit wonders of the 1960s. Some shocked the charts, some became cultural moments, and some are still recognized from the very first note. How many of these classics do you still remember? Let's find out. Number 15. 96 Tears? And the Mysterians. Some songs grab your attention within seconds, and 96 Tears does exactly that.
For one heart to carry on.
The moment that unforgettable organ riff begins, many people are instantly transported back to the fall of 1966, when this mysterious little record seemed to be playing everywhere.
You're always laughing. Way down there.
The band came from Michigan, and few people expected them to become national stars. Recorded on a modest budget, the song had a raw, almost garage band sound that felt completely different from the polished pop records filling the airwaves. Its unusual title and haunting vocal style only made listeners more curious, helping the record spread rapidly across the country.
But just a little while. And never too many teardrops for one heart.
Against all expectations, 96 Tears climbed all the way to number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. It became the group's defining achievement and one of the biggest surprise hits of the decade. Although they continued recording, nothing else ever reached the same level of success.
I'm way down here, wondering how I'm gonna get you cry.
Today, music historians often describe 96 Tears as one of the songs that helped define garage rock. Nearly 60 years later, that unforgettable keyboard melody still sounds as fresh and exciting as ever. But our next song traded mystery for pure energy, bringing an international flavor that American audiences couldn't get enough of.
I want my baby back. It's great.
Number 14. Black is Black. Los Bravos. From the very first beat, Black is Black feels impossible to ignore. Its driving rhythm and unforgettable chorus made it one of those songs people couldn't help singing, even after the record had ended.
What can I do? I'm feeling blue.
Los Bravos made history as one of the first Spanish rock bands to break into the American charts. Singing in English, they proved that great music could cross any border. Their energetic performance and catchy melody helped the song stand out during one of the most competitive years in pop music.
You don't need time to see me again. It's still not to lose my too strong.
The single raced into the Billboard Top 5 and became a worldwide success, turning Los Bravos into international stars almost overnight. While the band enjoyed success in Europe, this remained their one major hit with American audiences.
I bet I found peace of mind. Maybe she will come back to me.
Even today, Black is Black still appears on classic rock playlists and oldies radio stations around the world. It remains one of the most recognizable songs to come out of the 1960s, and a reminder that one unforgettable record can open doors across continents. Our next entry may have one of the most famous choruses ever recorded, and chances are, you'll find yourself singing along before it's over. Number 13. Nana Hey Hey Kiss Him Goodbye. Steam. You don't have to remember every lyric to remember this song. In fact, for many people, the unforgettable chorus is all it takes to bring back decades of memories. Originally recorded almost as a studio project, Na Na Hey Hey Kiss Him Goodbye wasn't expected to become a major hit, but radio listeners immediately connected with its playful energy and impossible-to-forget sing-along ending. Before long, it had become one of the catchiest records of 1969. The song reached #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and quickly became Steam's signature recording. Although the group never duplicated that success, they had already created something much bigger than another chart hit. Today, the song has taken on a life of its own. It's still heard at sporting events around the world whenever fans celebrate a victory or tease the opposing team. Few one-hit wonders have remained part of popular culture for as long as this one. Coming up next is a song that looked far into the future and made millions of listeners wonder what tomorrow might bring.
25.
Number 12. In the year 2525. Zager and Evans. The late 1960s were filled with hope about the future. But this song dared to ask a very different question. What if technology continued to grow until it changed what it meant to be human?
They may fall. In the year 35, ain't gonna need to tell.
Written by Rick Evans and performed with Denny Zager, In the year 2525 inches painted a fascinating picture of humanity thousands of years into the future. Its thoughtful lyrics, dramatic melody, and unusual subject matter immediately captured listeners' attention. It didn't sound like anything else on the radio at the time.
In the year 55, your legs got nothing to do. Some machine.
The record reached #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 during the summer of 1969 and also became an international success. Despite that incredible achievement, the duo never enjoyed another hit of the same magnitude, making this one of the most famous one-hit wonders in music history.
Either say I'm pleased where man has been, or tear it down. In the year 2525,
More than half a century later, people still revisit the song because many of its predictions feel surprisingly relevant. That's one reason it continues to fascinate new generations of listeners. Our next song proves that sometimes looking back can be just as powerful as looking forward.
Winchester Cathedral.
Number 11. Winchester Cathedral. The new vaudeville band. Imagine turning on your radio in 1966 and hearing a song that sounded as though it had come from another era entirely. That's exactly what happened when Winchester Cathedral began climbing the charts. Instead of following the latest rock trends, the new vaudeville band embraced the joyful sound of the 1920s, complete with vintage-style vocals, brass instruments, and an irresistible melody. It was a bold idea that could easily have failed, but audiences loved it for being so refreshingly different.
You could have done something, but you did.
The gamble paid off in spectacular fashion. The song climbed to #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and earned a Grammy Award, proving that originality could still capture the hearts of millions.
Everyone knows just how much I needed that.
Even today, Winchester Cathedral remains one of the most distinctive hits of the entire decade. Its cheerful sound continues to appear in films, television shows, and nostalgic playlists, reminding us that great music never really goes out of style. We've reached the first third of our countdown, but the biggest memories are still ahead. Up next are songs that became even more unforgettable, including one of the strangest hits ever to reach the American charts.
They're coming to take me away, ha-ha. They're coming to take me away, ho-ho.
Number 10. They're coming to take me away, ha-ha, Napoleon Shiv. If you heard this song for the first time in 1966, you probably wondered whether your radio had gone completely crazy. It didn't sound like rock, pop, or country. It sounded like something no one had ever attempted before.
My knees and begged you not to leave because I go berserk.
Take me away,
You thought that
Recorded by songwriter Jerry Samuels under the name Napoleon Shiv, the song tells the story of a heartbroken man slowly losing his grip on reality after being left by the one he loves. The spoken word delivery, marching drum beat, and increasingly frantic laughter created an unforgettable listening experience that was both funny and unsettling.
you laughed, I heard you laugh. You laughed and laughed, and then you left, but now
take me away.
I caught you.
Against all odds, the record climbed to number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100. Some radio stations embraced its originality, while others refused to play it because they felt it pushed the boundaries of good taste. Ironically, that controversy only made people more curious, helping the song become one of the year's biggest talking points.
Me away, ha-ha. They're coming to take me away, ho-ho, hee-hee, ha-ha. To the funny home with trees and flowers and chirping birds and basket weavers who sit and smile.
Nearly 60 years later, it's still remembered as one of the strangest novelty hits ever to reach the American charts. Whether people loved it or hated it, almost everyone remembered it. Our next song couldn't be more different. Instead of making people laugh, it made them get up, clap along, and dance. Number 9. Little Bit of Soul. The Music Explosion.
Now when you're feeling low and the fish won't bite, you gotta make like you wanna hear a prayer.
Sometimes all it takes is one great groove to create a song that lasts forever. Little Bit of Soul arrived with exactly that kind of energy, filling dance floors and jukeboxes across America. The Music Explosion came from Ohio and blended garage rock with infectious blue-eyed soul. From the opening piano and driving beat to its joyful chorus, the record was impossible to sit still through. It perfectly captured the carefree excitement of the late 1960s.
You need a little bit of soul, just be it true. Now when you're in darkness and you feel like crying,
Released in 1967, the single climbed into the Billboard Top 5 and became the band's signature success. Although they continued recording after their breakthrough, none of their later songs matched the popularity of this unforgettable hit. Today, Little Bit of Soul still sounds fresh whenever it appears on classic oldies stations or vintage playlists. It's the kind of song that instantly lifts the mood and reminds listeners why the music of the 1960s remains so timeless. But our next artist took a completely different approach, replacing upbeat fun with raw emotion and one of the finest soul performances of the decade. Number 8. Open the Door to Your Heart. Darryl Banks. Every now and then, a singer comes along whose voice feels completely genuine. Darryl Banks had that rare gift. From the very first line, listeners could hear the passion and sincerity that made this record unforgettable. Recorded during the golden age of Detroit soul, Open the Door to Your Heart showcased Banks' powerful, gospel-inspired vocals against a smooth, emotional arrangement. It wasn't built around flashy production or complicated instrumentation. Instead, the song allowed his remarkable voice to carry every lyric straight to the listener's heart. The record climbed into the Billboard Top 20 and quickly became the defining hit of his career. Critics praised Banks as one of the most promising new soul singers of the era, and for a brief moment, it seemed as though an even bigger career was just beginning. Sadly, his life was cut tragically short only a few years later, giving this song an even deeper emotional weight. Today, many soul fans consider it one of the hidden masterpieces of the 1960s. Our countdown now shifts from heartfelt soul to one of the smoothest and happiest instrumentals ever to become a hit. Number 7. Love Can Make You Happy. Mercy. If you slow danced in the spring of 1969, there's a good chance this song was playing somewhere in the background. Its gentle melody and heartfelt lyrics made it one of those records that quietly found a place in people's hearts. Mercy was a little-known band from Florida led by songwriter Jack Sigler Jr. What began as a local recording quickly gained attention as radio stations received more and more requests. Before long, the song was picked up by a major label and introduced to listeners across the country. Love Can Make You Happy climbed to number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100, becoming one of the biggest soft pop hits of 1969. Although Mercy released other singles, none came close to repeating the success of this beautiful ballad. More than 50 years later, the song still reminds listeners of first loves, school dances, and a time when a simple love song could say everything that needed to be said. Our next one-hit wonder took a very different approach, proving that the late 1960s had room for every style of unforgettable music. Number 6. But It's Alright, J.J. Jackson. Some songs don't need a dramatic introduction. The moment the music begins, you know you're about to have a good time. That's exactly what J.J. Jackson delivered with But It's Alright. Blending rhythm and blues with upbeat pop, Jackson created a record bursting with confidence, catchy hooks, and an unforgettable horn section. It was the kind of song that made people tap their feet without even realizing it, becoming an instant favorite on radio stations across America. Released in 1966, the single climbed into the Billboard Top 25 and became Jackson's biggest and only major American hit. Although he continued performing and recording for years afterward, this joyful anthem remained the song that defined his career. Nearly 6 decades later, But It's Alright still appears in movies, television shows, and oldies playlists because its energy never seems to fade. Great songs have a way of making every generation smile, and this one continues to do exactly that. We've reached the top 5, where every song became more than just a hit. These records became part of American culture, and the memories they created have lasted a lifetime. The final 5 are still instantly recognizable from their very first notes. Number 5. Guantanamera, The Sandpipers. There are songs that don't need loud guitars or powerful drums to leave a lasting impression. Sometimes, a gentle melody is enough to stay with us for a lifetime. That's exactly what happened with Guantanamera. Originally based on a traditional Cuban folk song, the Sandpipers transformed it into one of the most elegant crossover hits of the 1960s. Their smooth harmonies and relaxed folk pop arrangement introduced millions of American listeners to a melody that had already been beloved throughout Latin America. At a time when rock music dominated the charts, this peaceful recording offered something refreshingly different. Released in 1966, the single climbed into the Billboard Top 10 and became the group's signature hit. Although the Sandpipers continued recording throughout the decade, none of their later releases matched the success of Guantanamera. Even today, its beautiful melody instantly brings back memories of a calmer, more romantic era. It's one of those timeless recordings that never seems to grow old, no matter how many years pass. Our next song became one of the most heartfelt female performances of the decade and connected deeply with listeners across America.
If you're born a woman.
Number 4. Born a Woman. Sandy Posey. Some songs become unforgettable because they speak honestly about everyday emotions. In 1966, Sandy Posey did exactly that with Born a Woman.
Makes no difference if you're rich or poor, or if it's under some man's thumb.
Unlike many pop hits of the era, this record wasn't built around flashy production or dramatic vocals. Instead, Posey's warm, sincere delivery gave the lyrics an authenticity that resonated with countless listeners. Many young women saw parts of their own lives reflected in the song, while others simply admired its emotional honesty.
A woman's lot is to give and give. I didn't have no say.
The single reached the Billboard Top 20 and quickly became Sandy Posey's defining pop hit. Although she enjoyed additional success in country music later on, this remains the song most people immediately associate with her name.
Because to be is woman. No prices. I was born a woman. And I'm glad it happened.
Nearly 60 years later, Born a Woman continues to remind listeners that sometimes the simplest performances leave the deepest emotional impact. Our next record takes us somewhere completely different, replacing heartfelt lyrics with one of the smoothest instrumental melodies ever to grace American radio. Number 3. Summer Samba, So Nice. Walter Wanderley. Just a few notes are enough to transport you to a sunny afternoon somewhere in the mid-1960s. Summer Samba has that rare ability to make the world seem a little brighter and a little slower.
Someone to understand each little dream in me. Someone to take my... That would be so nice if one day I'd find...
Brazilian keyboard master Walter Wanderley introduced American audiences to the relaxed elegance of bossa nova with this unforgettable instrumental. While much of the music scene was becoming louder and more experimental, Summer Samba invited listeners to slow down and simply enjoy the moment. It quickly became a favorite in cocktail lounges, beach parties, and homes across America.
Someone to sing to me some little samba song. Someone to take my... Should it be you and me? I could see it would be nice.
The song reached the Billboard Hot 100 and became Wanderley's biggest success in the United States. Although he remained a highly respected musician throughout his career, no other recording became as closely identified with his name.
Se voltar vou atrás, vou pedir, vou falar, vou dizer que o amor solta de repente pra ver a menina que vem.
Even today, Summer Samba continues to appear in films, television shows, and nostalgic playlists whenever someone wants to recreate the unmistakable feeling of the 1960s. Few instrumentals have remained so effortlessly timeless. Only 2 songs remain, and both became so famous that generations of listeners can recognize them almost instantly.
Should it be you and me? I would say it would be nice.
Number 2. Grazing in the Grass, Hugh Masekela. Every once in a while, an instrumental comes along that feels impossible not to smile to. Grazing in the Grass is one of those rare recordings that captures pure happiness from beginning to end. South African trumpeter Hugh Masekela brought together jazz, pop, and irresistible rhythm to create one of the most joyful records of the decade. Without relying on complicated lyrics, the song won audiences over with its bright melody, playful brass, and feel-good atmosphere. It became the perfect soundtrack for summer days and outdoor celebrations. Released in 1968, the single climbed all the way to #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, making it one of the biggest instrumental hits of the era. Although Masekela enjoyed enormous respect as a musician around the world, this remained his only major American pop hit. More than half a century later, Grazing in the Grass still sounds fresh and uplifting. Its timeless optimism reminds us why great music can bring people together without saying a single word. And now we've reached #1, a song that almost everyone knows, even if they don't remember who recorded it. Number 1. Sugar, Sugar, The Archies. Few songs capture the carefree spirit of the late 1960s quite like Sugar, Sugar. The moment that cheerful melody begins, it's almost impossible not to sing along. What makes this hit especially unique is that the Archies weren't a traditional band at all. They were fictional cartoon characters from a popular television series, while the music itself was performed by talented studio musicians and singers. Despite that unusual concept, audiences didn't care. They simply loved the song.
Sugar, sugar. When I kissed you, girl, I knew how sweet a kiss could be.
Released in 1969, Sugar, Sugar became one of the biggest hits of the entire decade, reaching #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and topping charts around the world. It sold millions of copies and became the only major hit associated with the Archies, making it one of the most unusual one-hit wonders in pop music history. More than 50 years later, Sugar, Sugar continues to appear in movies, commercials, television shows, and nostalgic playlists. Its cheerful melody has never lost its charm, proving that sometimes one perfect song is all it takes to create a lasting legacy. What an incredible journey through some of the most unforgettable one-hit wonders of the 1960s. These artists may have reached the charts only once, but their music has continued to live on through generations of fans, proving that one unforgettable song can sometimes outshine an entire career. Now we'd love to hear from you. Which of these songs instantly brought back memories? And is there another one-hit wonder from the 1960s that you think deserved a spot on this countdown? Share your favorite in the comments. We always enjoy reading your stories. If you enjoyed today's trip back in time, please give this video a like and subscribe to Vinny Lesho. There are many more unforgettable one-hit wonders waiting for us in the videos ahead. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep the music playing.